Grand Rising Emperors and Empresses, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Remember to always spread the love and spread the positivity only and always. All of you that are subscribed to me, possibly either today or tomorrow, because I've just been so busy, as I've said before. I'm trying, all right? Hi. But anyways, though, yeah, I didn't forget about y'all. I will shout you guys out. I've just been doing videos and catching up with my education, and I've been working on some huge projects in my life, but that is for me to find out and you all to know later on down the line. So
Y'all, I'm sorry. I meant to say you guys will all find out later on down the line, but for now, it's for me to know.
you'll find out,
Continue
guys.
me.
If you want to stay tuned for that, feel free. And if you are not a part of my journey yet, not just on my projects and life and other things like that, but on my YouTube channel, subscribe and not only become a friend of mine, but of others on this channel. And you will get a shout out to basically know you are an emperor or an empress, period. But yeah, now that I have gotten into that, I'm going to also let you all know a little bit about myself for those of you that are new here. But if you guys do not want to continue this part, just go to the next part of my video. So, I probably will have timestamps, but I don't know. I'm still learning, but I possibly will since I've been doing lots of research on YouTube. So, yeah, we're going to get into this though. So, a little bit about myself. I am the underscore imperfect spiritualist underscore 1111, and I'm just a chill, happy go lucky, humble woman living in her own divine spiritual world and just feeling the love, feeling the purity around me, and just being grateful for everything it is that I have in my life, and as well just knowing I live the life I truly deserve, living the blessed life that I deserve, knowing I am a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So, facts. But, anyways, guys, a little bit about my channel now. Now that I have talked a little bit about moi, I'm going to explain a little bit of why I made this channel first, and then I'm going to get a little bit into the other details when it comes to just being a YouTube content creator and all that stuff. So, I'm going to make this as simple as I can, even though this might be a bit of a story. So, here we go. So, I'm going to start off with this has always been my dream. I've always wanted to do this since I was like a young child, and I did post like a couple YouTube videos of myself. And did I know what I was doing? No, I didn't. I truly didn't. I just thought that I was super cool and that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be awesome. Da 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 da. And and I'm just like, now that I think about it, I'm like, golly, why? But then again, I kind of am glad I did that because I just remember how funny I was, and that's all I'm gonna say. No comment. Anyways, though, a couple years later on down the line, I wanted to do it like as a teenager because as a teenager too, I forgot to add this part in as well. I did have my own YouTube channel that like I was creating and all of that stuff, but I didn't even know how to make a video. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And I didn't know Canva existed. I didn't know any like editing apps or just anything like that existed. I was just thinking, you can't like edit your videos or anything. But now that I realized how to do that, I'm like, I have made so much improvement. Oh, but anyways, though, yeah, that's a little bit about my channel and why I made it because I just always dreamt about being a YouTube content creator. But another reason why I made this YouTube channel is because this is not only for me to embrace myself. I am so sorry. My nose, I don't know what's up with me. My nose is leaking and it won't stop. And my throat, it's not itchy, but it's just like there's so much mucus. I don't know if I need to take allergy medicine or what. I didn't even take any. I just decided to wake up and make a YouTube video today because I wanted to spread awareness on a certain topic. But, anyways, I'm not there yet. But another reason why I made this YouTube channel was because I just wanted people to know like, you're not only going to be friends with me, you're also going to be friends with other people on this channel as well. And I am so sorry. I might need to cut the camera. I might need to actually blow my nose. Bear with me a minute. I'm just going to cut this part out. My bad, guys. I'm back. Sorry about all of that craziness. Anyways, I don't know what was going on, but my nose was leaking fluids and I didn't want to keep like having to clear my nose on camera, and I just thought, you know what, if I just blow my nose, then I won't have to worry about it anymore. So, anyways, that's over with. But as I was saying, this channel is just not just a channel for everybody to be friends with me, but this is a friendly community of non-judgmental people who support each other, who are there for each other as well as friends, you know? And just to be together as friends in unity and come together to support each other and just motivate each other or hype each other up or, just give each other advice if we really need it at that moment in our time of our lives, you know? I also make content because of course I want to entertain people, and not only that, but I want to spread awareness about certain things. Knowing I'm spreading awareness about it and doing a good thing for this certain topic, especially that I'm going to talk about today, like that is really cool. I love being able to spread awareness on certain things because at least it shows people there is someone out there who cares. There is someone out there who sees that, you're going through a troubled moment in your life and you're not alone, okay? You are being heard. There are people who care about you out there, who will hear you, who will listen to you, who will understand you, and who will do what's best for you, okay? There are people like that out there for you, okay? You will find people like that if you haven't found people like that yet, but I can guarantee you right now, there are people like that. As I was saying though, as you guys know, for the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about how did I just forget the title? I really should have wrote it down. Stay away from narcissistic people, period, But I'm just going to be talking about why you should not be around people like that. So let's go. So, some of these experiences, I will be basing them on my own personal experiences. No, I'm not going to be naming anybody's names because of privacy, as a huge message for anyone who has dealt with a narcissistic person. You are not alone. You are heard. You are understood. I myself have been through certain things with narcissistic people myself. And it is not fun. It is not pleasant. It is very ugly. It's not ugly, it's ugly. And I'm not gonna say the word I wanna say because this video already feels like, as is, so I'm just gonna try and keep it somewhat calm today, okay? I'm not gonna let my spiciness out today, not gonna let the Sicilian spice. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying though, first reason why you should stay away from people like that is because people like that, I don't know why, but they like to manipulate you. And how is that? You're probably wondering. Well, I have had plenty of ways people have manipulated me because I want to spread awareness about it. But basically, I've had people promise me like trips to, for example, I'm not going to say where exactly, but trips to go out of state, and it's never even happened. And I could talk about plenty of other things that were promised by people, but I'm not really going to get into that because it's a bit deep. And I know if I expose that, I just don't really feel like exposing all of that because it's just not worth it. But there was just a lot of things that I was promised by people that I honestly thought I could trust. And it completely just went down the drain. Like it never existed. Like it's weird to say that, but people promised me like, trips out of state and, obviously I should have known better because I was thinking to myself, well, they never really had anything like happen anyways. Nothing was, saved and, all it was words. There was no actions behind that. So I should have known better either way, but I'm not really worried about it because either way, me and my husbando can go wherever the flip we want. So, period. As long as I get to go anywhere I want with the love of my life, my other half, my twin flame soulmate, like, I'm grateful. I ain't mad about nothing because I get to go with someone that actually makes me feel loved, like anywhere I go, especially with someone that makes me feel loved, feel safe, feel blessed, and just feel like I'm a miracle. Like that hits different. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, so that's why I'm saying like that's a way people can basically that are like that can manipulate you is they'll say, "Oh, we're gonna go to," I'm just gonna say, even though this is like at Disney World, or it's in Florida, Disney World. That's basically what I'm saying though, is basically people will make up promises to you and then it will never happen. But that's why I'm saying like don't fall for that stuff because that's them trying to manipulate your ass. Okay? Excuse my profanity, but I'm just saying, like, nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Anyways, what is another way people can manipulate you? Here's another story time I have. So, this one person, I don't know why they even decided to do this, but on Valentine's Day, they sent me, I don't know why. Well, not Valentine's Day. I think this was like Easter. No, no, not Easter at all. Um, I can't remember when it was, but it was some holiday, and I just remember in the mail, I got a package from someone, and I thought it was sketchy because there was no like return to sender address. So I was like, why isn't there a return to sender address? That's a little weird. There's only a thing for Amazon, but it's not for like
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
this person's residence on it. Like, it's a little weird, okay. But I still brought it into me and my man's room, and I just set that stuff in the closet. I wasn't gonna open it because my intuition was already telling me, nope, do not open that. Do not even think about it. Don't, don't, don't. No, 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 no. And so therefore, I didn't open it. I did not open it. But I texted my man because I was thinking, okay, well, maybe my man, my husband, knows if maybe I got something because maybe he got this for me. Even though I was thinking, no, he wouldn't say that. That's how I knew it wasn't from him because usually when he does things for me out of love, he goes all out for me. He makes it known. He just shows me always and no matter what. He always shows me he loves me. And just being him as is, even my stomach's agreeing. Him being him as is, like, I'm just grateful to have someone like him because he does things out of love. He doesn't do things because, oh, I know this is what you like. You like material things. And it's like, yeah, I like material things, but it's like, I love love. I love the feeling of love. Ever since I've fallen in love with the person I'm with, my man, I don't care about anything else but that. Like, and I'm not saying that to sound mean, but it's just me being truthful here. Like, ever since I have been in love with this person, it's like, that's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted in my life is that feeling, is to be loved. And now I am loved. And it's like, yeah, I know I have family and stuff like that, but it's like, no, no, no. I'm not talking about that kind of love. I'm talking about when you're in a relationship with somebody and you know that certain person on a spiritual soul level is meant for you, and you just feel not only in your heart but in your soul that that person matches you. Like, there's no better way to explain that. Like, that is your other half, literally. I'm just grateful for him, for real. I'm just being real with you guys. That's why I'm saying, don't keep people in your life that are going to buy you things to win you back into their life, is what I'm trying to say. Because at the end of the day, it's going to make them look like, no offense, a snot. And you're going to look like the bigger and better person because you're not showing them any attention. You're not giving them any type of day. You're not bothered by them. You're just doing you're doing your own thing. You're living your best life. You're not worried about who has what to say about you or so forth and so on. You know what I mean? You just care about the beautiful life you're continuing to live and knowing that it's blessed. That's why I'm saying, like, that's another way people can manipulate you, is not only by trying to say all these things, but they will buy you things to, like, try and win you back. Things they know that you like, they'll be like, oh, here you go, you can have that. Because they know that that will get you and that will try and win you back. No, it's not going to work that way. If you're not showing that person that you love them and that you care about them and you're just throwing stuff at them, especially when it's like an actual genuine crystal. Sorry, let me stop. All I'm trying to say is, especially when it comes to crystals, because yes, I do have crystals myself. Okay. I have crystals for, healing, love, anxiety, cleansing, all of that stuff. But do not give a person a crystal if you're going to be negative, because if you're going to be negative, it's going to, and then that person is going to have to go and bury that. But anyways, long story short, I received a crystal from a person, but I'm just going to give it back to them and let them know, like, I liked it at first, but you tainted it, so you can have it back. You can have your energy. I don't want that. It's not mine. But that's all I'm trying to say, though. Do not allow someone to just be like, oh, this, and that, because nah, you let that person know by completely not being bothered by them and cutting them out of your life that you're not going to tolerate them, because you don't need people like that. Because if they think, oh, well, if I just buy a person this and this and this and this, they'll want to come back. Or if I just say this, and this to them, then they'll want to come back. Da 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 da. Another reason why you should not be involved around people is because I definitely want to share this with you all right now. I actually had a dream about this, and it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me because I was thinking, well, they are acting that way, so that doesn't surprise me that they're trying to pull the stuff that they're pulling. But I'm not saying who they are for privacy. But I'm just saying, long story short, there was this event that I was gonna go to, but I'm oh, so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. And shout out to my one friend on YouTube, Jaylene. Woo! That young lady is on fucking point. Excuse me, but I'm serious. Oh, oh my God. Y'all gotta go watch her. I'm so dead ass right now. I was listening to a reading on her, and she was talking about this event with these certain particular people, and I remember exactly what she said. She said, "Don't go. Don't go." And I was like, "Okay, bet, bet. If spirit's telling you to tell me not to go, okay, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. I'm staying right here. I'm staying right here. My happy ass is gonna stay right in my happy place where I'm happy. And the sun's shining too, right as I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. Anyways, though, there was this birthday party, and I'm not going to say whose it was for, but it was a loved one's, and another loved one of mine had contacted someone letting them know, oh, well, this and that, so forth. And they didn't let me know because they knew that if I heard one more thing about these people, I'm gonna lose my flipping shit. Meaning my Sicilian is gonna flipping come out. So that's why I'm so thankful that they didn't say anything. Because I was just thinking to myself, dude, just please leave me alone about it, okay? I love you, but no, I don't want to hear nothing. 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 All right. I may not sound Italian, but I am. Do not mess with Italians. Do not mess with Sicilians. Do not piss them off because, ooh, they are spicy. But that's all I'm trying to say is that we are spicy. All right. Anyways, though. I didn't go. I stayed right where I was at in my humble home, in my own peace and happiness, surrounded by purity, love, and my angels, as I should, as I always normally usually do. The sun came up and then made me happy. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, though, I stayed here and I didn't go. But I found out like a few days later after that was said. I wasn't upset about it, but I was just like not surprised and I just kind of laughed it off. Everybody was surprised that I wasn't pissed off about it because they knew, like, oh shit, if she hears one more thing about this, she's gonna lose her damn mind. She's had enough of these two bitches as is. Like, I really don't think we should let her know about this. So, and they did. They didn't say a word. They knew I had had enough. And I did. I was like, I'm not putting up with these bitches, like, for real. Because another word for bitches is dogs. And that's what they was acting like. No. Anyways, sorry. That's what they were acting like, is complete dogs. So I'm trying to like block the sun out. I just realized that the sun was blocking. I'm so sorry. My bad. They didn't let me know until later on, and then I wasn't surprised, but I was just thinking it's just funny how like I had had a dream about these two, and it's funny too because they think I don't know this stuff. This loved one of mine has the same stuff as I do, apparently. They have dreams about certain stuff too. Long story short, not going to get too much into that. If you have the same thing I have, then why are you pulling your bullshit, Susan? I don't care if that was off tune, okay? I wasn't trying. But I'm just saying, why are you trying your bullshit with me when you know we both dream about the same things? But I'm just saying, like, that's weird. That is so weird. It's giving you're defending someone when clearly you're both in the wrong. But, anyways, long story short, though, another reason why I'm saying don't go to any events because I guarantee you it's a setup. It's a setup. You know why? Because that's how they're going to pull you back in, is because they're going to celebrate and they're going to have fun. But on the low, they're talking and they have a backup plan and they're thinking of how they're going to drag your ass back in and how they're going to get you back into their lives. And that's why I'm saying don't go to no event when you feel like it's, something's off. Just don't go. Because if you know something's off about a situation, then I'm telling you, that is your higher self. That is divine spirit, the divine universe telling you, don't do it. You better stay your ass right where you are. Don't even fucking do it because you are going to fuck yourself. You're still going to have divine help and divine intervention always. That will always be there. But you got to make sure you don't get yourself into a fucky situation because then divine spirit and your divine spirit team and the divine universe are going to have to help unfuck ya, meaning get you out of that situation. So please, if you feel something is off about a situation or about an item someone got you, or just about them, talking to you about certain things, as in sweet talking you about going on vacation or da 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 da, like, don't listen to them, don't trust them, and don't go to an event that is, including them and, whoever is, being off towards you, because I'm telling you, that is something you don't want to mess around with. That is, when your gut feeling is telling you not to go somewhere, that is divine intervention. That is a blessing in disguise, believe it or not. And as soon as I said that, the sun got brighter. You can't make that shit up. When you feel not to go somewhere, that's your gut feeling. That is your higher self. That is your divine spirit team. That is divine spirit telling you, hey, mm-mm, nah, 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 nah. You know what I'm saying? So just trust yourself because I'm telling you, if you learn to take it easy on yourself, then I'm telling you, you will know what to do. You just need to trust yourself, trust your gut, and trust your instincts on certain things because sometimes, yes, you will have to learn the hard way about people, but I'm telling you, eventually you will realize, oh, these people are not my people. You know what I mean? So do not hang around people like that at all because people like that, just either way, they are not your tribe, they are not your people. And another way, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to really get too much into it. I'm not going to say nobody's names or nothing, but I will talk about what's going on. But basically, certain loved ones of mine are deciding to go on a vacation to see another loved one of mine. And I don't approve of it because my intuition, my spirit, it doesn't feel right about this. I feel something is off. And I know it happens all the time when I'm not around. It's okay because I'm just thankful that, I'm always surrounded with purity, peace, divine love, divine protection, always. And no matter what, my family member does not deserve this. That family member does not need any more stress. Any more stress, okay? Like, this person has been through enough already in their life. I just really sympathize as well for this loved one of mine because they just don't deserve any more stress. Like, they just deserve to live a peaceful, happy, and pure, loving life, honestly, because they are such a good person. I'm not going to say no names, but like I said, that loved one is such an amazing person. And I am so grateful and so honored to have someone like that in my life because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, a huge shout out to them. They don't need that amount of stress. You don't need to be involved with people like that because it gets to a certain point when enough is enough. And when people start going to your family about stuff and you know something's up in your gut, like your spirit's telling you, hey yo, be aware because there's something up with this situation. Keep your eye open and aware. Keep your ear, at least one eye, one ear aware. Because yo, something something don't feel the way it should feel. If you get where I'm coming from, guys. But I'm trying, sorry, to not have the light too much in the camera because I don't want you guys to not see my face. Okay? Whoa. I'm knocking stuff over almost. Anyways, though, as I was saying, that is one of the last reasons why I'm saying you should not involve yourself around people like that because if they end up going to your family knowing like there's something up and you guys have tension. Like, I know I don't have tension with them. I don't have tension with any of my loved ones. I'm over here chilling. I mean, yeah, I did decide to make this video, but I'm gonna share why at the end. But for now, I'm just basing this all on my own experiences so I can basically, as much as I can, show you guys, or not show you guys, but just tell you guys and explain to you guys, like, I've been through certain stupid situations too with people like that. And it's not fun. It's not fun. It is ugly. It is ugly and it's stupid and it's nonsense. It's like, as my papuli said, talking to a bunch of animals. Anyways, guys, so, but I'm gonna get a little bit more into this last story time. So, long story short, these two loved ones of mine, they're planning on going out of state to see a loved one of mine. And I don't approve of it. Oh, what? I don't approve of it, as I was trying to say before. And I don't really feel, I don't know, respected. I just feel like I've been disrespected. I have been betrayed. And it's like, yeah, I know people would be like, oh, well, just because they don't have problems, that doesn't mean they're not allowed to see them. But it's like, no, y'all, listen. Like, if y'all really understood what was going on, y'all would understand. Like, this one loved one that is going up there really is making me feel like just uneasy, because they said, oh, well, I'm never going up there again because it was traumatizing enough as is. Like, she literally promised herself entire, like, oops, she promised herself in front of the whole family, me, my loved one, and, our family, that she wasn't going back up there. And so I'm thinking, well, why are you going back up there then? You didn't, what? You didn't even want to see your family. You were even talking about that to me. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, I want to see my family. I'm not perfect, but nobody is either. Even everybody else besides me has said it. If you didn't make a mistake, then you wouldn't be able to learn, would you? You wouldn't be able to learn from that, you know? And so that's why I'm saying, like, either way, that wasn't who I am. That part of me was very confused. I was unhealed, meaning I was really going through some dark times in my life. And I was dealing with a lot of really toxic people. I have really evolved. And despite of what you have to say about me, I'm not worried about you. At the end of the day, I'm over here. I'm making my life successful. You're over there. You're just asking for bullshit, more problems in your life. Like, when you talk about other people in not so nice ways, and I've done this myself. I've talked shit about people myself, okay? And I've really been learning that you need to not do that because I'm telling you, like, the law of attraction, it's real, okay? That shit exists, okay? So that's why I really try to control my temper, and I'm really better with how I say things about others, because I realize, okay, if I'm out of line with this person, like, if I say something about someone that, isn't cool or whatever, then it's just like bullshit energy. And I don't want that in my life. And that's why I'm saying I'm not going to put up with bullshit energy in my life. So I just don't have time to bring up a person in my life that's not going to make me feel happy. Why should I be talking about you if, you know, number one, you've never been there for me. Number two, you've never really actually known me like that, like you say you do. And another thing, you know, if you've been in and out of my life, but apparently you know me so well, then why are you doing things that you know I don't like? Why are you going against me? You're not ready to talk about that conversation, are you? You're not mature enough to talk about that. You are in denial that you cannot accept that you are doing this to yourself. That's the best way I could have just said that, period. You cannot accept your own wrongdoings because you know if you accept it, you won't be able to accept how you really are. And how you really are is, I'm really sorry, but this is the truth. I really don't like saying this kind of stuff, but that is very dog like energy. Like, you're acting like, you know, how a rude person would act like a dog, a disrespectful person would act like a dog. I still wish you well at the end of the day because despite of, you know, whatever happens with whoever says what about me, like, I know that I'm over here minding my business. I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on my YouTube channel. I'm not worried about what you have to say to other people. Because listen to this. Listen to this. It's a blessing for me, and I want to thank you for this actually because yes, you're not being nice and you're exposing me and slandering my name to you in front of all of these people, whoever you're going to be talking about to me. But, you know, it's a blessing because you're making, hi, you're making yourself look like, I really don't want to say this, but the villain. Like, I'm trying to make you realize and understand that what you're doing is not only going to make you look like a villain in other people's eyes. I don't think you're a villain. I just think you need to heal. Truly and honestly. You just really need to heal because you have a lot of things that obviously are clearly bothering you. You don't even care at this point, like, about who you hurt. You're just so focused on winning whatever this is you're doing. I don't even know what this is you're doing, but I mean, I'm still going to wish you well because I know that this is just you projecting your hurt, and this is just you just showing other people that, you know, oh, I'm jealous, I'm mad because she's actually healed and she isn't the person that she used to be. And, you know, I have nothing else to say when it comes to her because she's improving and she's leveling up in her life. And, you know, let's not forget, like, you asked me about, you know, my evil eye necklace, and you asked, oh, is that gonna harm me? Is that gonna hurt me? Remember that? Anyways, though, I still wish you well, all right? I do, but please, please heal, okay? Because it's not worth that. Doing that to people, it's not worth it at all. You're literally, as I was saying, wasting your precious time, your precious energy, your life, that instead of shitting on someone, you could be enjoying your life with the person you love, you know, and being grateful for the life that you have. Instead, you're deciding to pull, sorry, my dog's being funny. You're deciding to pull all the things that it is you're. As I was saying, though, continuing back to that story, all I'm trying to say is that none of that is worth it. And at the end of the day, you're not hurting anyone but yourself. And that's all I had to say. But anyways, guys, that is basically all for this video. And what is the reason why I wanted to make this video is because, well, I went back for the first time. Well, I do sometimes go onto my social media like once in a while, but I'm not on there like that. But I mainly just watch YouTube videos, but I don't really go on social media like that because it's not that it's drama or anything. I just don't really feel like it. I saw like a bunch of posts on my For You page on my Facebook this morning, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I saw like more than just one friend of mine posting about like narcissistic people. And that's when I was like, ding, 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 ding. I have, because I mainly want to spread awareness and let people know, like, please, please, please don't waste your time being around like people like that. And if you're stuck being around people like that, then, just know this too will pass. And just know that, yes, this stuff is not easy at all. It's nothing to play with, it's nothing to joke around about either, because people just don't realize how much of a threatening situation it is to be around a narcissistic person. Like they just don't care about your mental health. They don't care about you at all. They I truly believe narcissistic people, I don't think they have a heart. I don't think they have a soul. Um I don't know. Like I know that narcissistic people have a lot of issues. Anyways, guys, my bad. I'm sorry. My dog keeps moving my phone. But, anyways, as I was saying, certain people that are narcissistic, like I said, I just don't believe they have a heart or a soul. I really don't know. But if I'm being honest, like, that's just how I feel with narcissistic people when I'm around them. Like, they just don't have a heart. They don't have a soul. They don't give a fuck about anybody. And I really don't like to say that like that, but it's true. Like, they only care about themselves. They don't give a fuck about how anybody else feels. They just want to be the center of attention. They want all the attention on them. They don't care whose feelings they hurt. They don't care whose mental health that they deteriorate. They don't care who they downgrade. They want the spotlight and they won't stop until they get it. But that's okay, because these people that are trying to be rude to me, it's not going to happen because I'm not worried about it. I'm already happy and feeling love as is because they don't exist to me anymore. So, not my problem. That's their problem. And they're really going to have to work on themselves when they expose themselves to my actual loved ones. As I was saying, though, that's why I'm saying stay away from people like that, because they really don't have a heart or a soul. At least that's how I feel about it when it comes to their energy. Like, they just don't care. But anyways, guys, I do want to also let you guys know that there are people that do care, and they might be toxic, but they just have a lot of things they need to heal from. But even if people that are being toxic, like, oh, they still care, da 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 da, like, still, I'm just letting you guys know, stay away from those people too, because just because they're healing doesn't mean they're healed. So just make sure you are surrounding yourself with people who love you, and just surrounding yourself with, your actual tribe, your family, you know what I mean? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This was a bit of a heavy video, but I'm so glad you guys were able to stick through, and I'm just so, so grateful for the amount of support, the love, the kindness, and for how many subscribers I've gotten. This is just such a beautiful community that is growing, and I'm just really proud of the overall progress this channel has made. And honestly, I'm just really grateful that people support me. And overall, I'm getting the recognition I deserve by people that support me and people that don't even know me, but people that, think I am cool, I'm a vibe, and, think I'm an awesome friend. Like, okay, thank you. All right, guys, that is all for now. I will be out with more videos, but I know I haven't really been making videos like that, but it's because I've been taking breaks. I know I keep talking about it, but for the people that are new here and just now coming across, my videos, I need to let them know these things. All right, so appreciate it. All right, guys. I wish you all a good day, a good evening, good afternoon, whatever, whatever. All right, guys.